But with the crowd behind him, Man City will put in a good performance, I'm sure.
It's a huge game. It is the Manchester derby. It's always one of the biggest games of the season. Manchester City.
The teams, it's a disaster in a football stadium in Indonesia that shocked the football community. Have since been away with their countries. Goalkeeper Edison remained on Brazil's bench for their two internationals. John Stones, though, damaged a hamstring against Germany on Monday. Kyle Walker came on for him, and he's back for City today. And Nathan Ake is preferred to Ruben Diaz. But there's no Rodri, a training ground injury, so Ilkay Gundogan has extra responsibilities in midfield. Erling Haaland sets his side. And we're away. Haaland coming round the back. Comes out to De Bruyne. Silva. Now Grealish. Work for De Gea.
Oh, it's like an under-8 game.
Cancelo. Shoot from distance, but not choosing to do so. Foden! They pick their way through. Manchester City with an early strike here, and it's the local hero, Phil Foden, who finds the back of the United net. Swift to 49 Manchester City goals. And Sancho has got Rashford there, coming in at the pace was Eriksen, but just lost his balance, whether it was his own fault, a little nudge at the right. Haaland, Grealish, and in the end by Martinez. Very good shooting position right in the centre of the edge of the D.
Well, he started well, Jack Grealish.
Or Gundogan, it's Gundogan! Oh. Outside of the post. The bluff nearly worked by Grealish for Manchester United. There's Silva. Haaland doesn't get there. Foden lines up another one. And very nearly scored another one. Here's Grealish. De Bruyne lines it up, but drags it wide. It was difficult when the ball comes across, even with a world-class talent of Kevin De Bruyne. For Manchester City, and he's over the line. It's been given. It's Haaland. It's the magic touch. Just drifting on the perimeter of the game, but when it matters, in the middle, there's no stopping him. He's non-existent really until he went to Mulder. And
no, he said Ole Gunnar Solskjaer works on it with him every single day.
De Bruyne. Haaland, can he reach it? You bet he can! You bet he can! It's from the pages of schoolboy fiction, this.
Just not handled this Manchester derby at all. And Manchester City are too well.
Who tees up Grealish. Haaland. That was the right-footed prod that would have perhaps got him the perfect hat-trick in the first half of his first Manchester derby.
Well, he's...
Haaland makes his move, they're on the same page, those two, and how. And Foden! This is sensational. When do you see football like this? Breathtaking. Brilliant. United no answer. City in overdrive in the derby. They're on the way. And what a half. What a divide in Manchester. 2 for Phil Foden. Foden's on a hat-trick. Haaland's on a hat-trick. There've only ever been 2 previous hat-tricks. Back in 1921, Horace Barnes and Francis Lee had a...
just didn't get anything right.
It's judged by Grealish, taken on by Anthony, who scores a wonderful goal.
Well.
4-1. Well, he scored on his debut against Arsenal. He scored on his derby debut here. Restored a little bit of pride. And who knows?
United fans that have wandered back into Manchester might just be thinking, oh, what have I done? First half.
A gap here between the lines that Bernardo Silva Well, Haaland on the move, times those runs so well, you very rarely see him get caught offside. Into De Bruyne, to Gomez, fast and low! Hat-trick, hat-trick, hat-trick! 3 in 3 games at the Etihad. He's just ripping up the record books. Erling Haaland, family affair. Hat-trick against Manchester United, 52 years ago the last one. Well, it's not. Slightly left was Haaland. Foden, is he going to get his hat-trick? They've asked for offside, but Phil Foden believes he's emulated Erling Haaland. And it's 6-1, and there are the two. The second in the game for Manchester City. And they're going to make... City fans were switching off a bit, but the City players perhaps have done so as well. Martial, and it's going to be number 2. Followed in. Well, we haven't seen too much of him recently, Anthony Martial. But he was switched. Goes by surprise. Here's Alvarez.
His touch, just let him down.
Now Anthony. Eriksen going into the middle. Still Anthony. He tries to squeeze it in. A tame effort on his weaker foot. Down. And they've got a penalty. Drama right to the end. And Martial has taken Manchester Derby penalties before, and he's for Manchester United, and he puts it away for his second and United's third. He's waving the lads back to... Who's not too far behind, joining that hat-trick rota. Remember, there only ever been 2 hat-tricks in the derby before for Manchester City. 2 today in 1 game. He started it and he finished it. But United weren't totally finished. Martial got a couple. And Anthony